Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. Thank you so much for joining me for another Planty video. Today we are going to be cracking into my prop boxes, which I have not opened for several weeks now. Well, that's a lie. I've opened them and kind of like tossed things in, but I haven't really like looked. I haven't inspected. I have no idea what is going on in here. I don't even remember some of the plants that I have in here. I'm imagining that there is going to be a lot of plants that are ready to be potted. So I think that we will end up potting some of them up in this video, but for the first part of the video, I'm just going to be going through the boxes and just kind of, you know, seeing where everything is at. I can already tell just by looking through the top of these that some of these plants are looking freaking amazing, and I'm just so excited to open these up. So let's just hop right into it. Okay, we are on my couch because my table is full of stuff right now. Okay, so this is a good one. This one has a lot of wet sticks, which I will get into. But first off, I am seeing this incredibly beautiful Philodendron Tortum. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I grew this from a wet stick, you guys. There's 1, 2, 3 big leaves, and then there's also a smaller leaf coming in down here from a totally different growth point. I cannot believe how well this thing has been doing in this box. I'm honestly nervous to take it out of here because it's just so happy. I am though. We need to pot this baby up. Maybe I'll remove things at the end. Let's just kind of check everything out first. So yeah, incredible Philodendron Tortum right there. Wow, so many roots just going wild on this thing. Oh, I love it so much. I have 2 of them now. Craziness. I eventually want to pot them together because you guys know I don't want to have any doubles, so I will be doing that eventually. And then I have some Scindapsus pictus exotica, a piece of my hair in there. So I have a couple leaves of that, and I also have another small plant that was part of my experiment. They both were actually, a Scindapsus exotica and Philodendron Tortum are both in my self-watering pots as part of an experiment, and they're doing well, so eventually these will be... Oh, I'm baking cookies. 1 second. Okay, I'm filming in the evening, which I never do, so hopefully the light and everything is gonna be okay for this video. Okay, back to the plants. So yeah, eventually I'm gonna be potting together my Scindapsus and my other Scindapsus, and then my Tortum and my other Tortum. These are really beautiful cuttings though. They were struggling a little bit at first to get rooted, but eventually they established themselves and put out roots, and now they're just looking beautiful. So that is really great. And then maybe I'll kind of twist this around. These, there's a lot of little wet sticks around, which I'm not sure what they are. Like all of these ones in the corner, I have no idea. Maybe Cebu blue, but I feel like that's wrong. There's something in here that is just rotting. I'm going to remove that. I feel like maybe this was Philodendron silver stripe. Yeah, it probably was one of those guys. This, oh! Wait, what is this? I don't know what this is. I thought it was a Verigata for a minute, but I'm gonna have to remove it to get a better look. What are you? Is this a Verigata? I'm not sure. The bottom is kind of like gnar from touching the perlite. I think it got too moist, but look at this tiny, tiny leaf. What is that? What are you? I'm so curious as to what that is, and I have no idea. This is kind of like what's fun about having these wet stick boxes is that I toss things in and then I have no idea what they are. I have to wait for them to grow to find out. I feel like this might be my Philodendron Verigosum wet stick. Oh, that is so cool if that's what that is. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in for now. Roots everywhere. And then we have, this looks like a Scindapsus wet stick. That leaf is like so weird and light. I'm gonna flip this around the other way. So as you can see here, I have several Philodendron silver stripe cuttings. I sold all of my baby plants of silver stripe and also my mother plant of it. So I did keep for myself just a few cuttings so that I could start a new plant if I want. It's not my favorite plant by any means, but I couldn't part with it like 100%. I could part with it like 98%, but I have these cuttings for myself. They root so slowly. Like, this has been in here forever and, you know, just taking its sweet time. Okay, so there's another one of those there. This, oh, that's part of the Scindapsus. Okay, so I have several wet sticks here and I kind of have an idea of what these are, but I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I can probably figure it out actually. So this one, is it rooted up? We have two little roots going on this one. So this is a cutting from my Philodendron Burl Marks Verigata that I got from Root Greenhouse. I hauled these, I don't know, a little while ago now. And the leaves were not in perfect condition. They had been in shipping for 10 days in the heat wave. And they were kind of like rehabbing in a Rubbermaid bin, and then it was time for me to move. And these guys had not even been acclimated yet, and then I was going to have to move them. So I just decided to chop them up and start over from wet sticks because A, I enjoy doing it, B, it was the easiest option, and yeah, that's basically why. So this is going to be Philodendron Burl Marks Verigata. As you can see, it has several growth points. I'm gonna leave that back in. It definitely needs more time to root. And I think that this is also, maybe I won't pick it up. I think that this is another chunk of the Philodendron Burl Marks Verigata. It also has several growth points. It feels like it's more well rooted than the other one that I just showed you. And then beside those ones are, okay, I believe, oh wait, is that right? Okay, so I believe that this is, ooh, there's like a growth, oh, there's a growth point under there. Okay, sometimes you like pull off these slimy things and then there's a growth point underneath. So this is either Philodendron Mexicanum or Philodendron subhastatum. I feel like it might be the Mexicanum though. So yeah, same story. I decided to chop this guy up and restart it. So since there's a growth point here and there, so I'm going to put it back in facing this way so that the growth points can be, you know, facing up. That one's got some roots as well, so hopefully that will give us a leaf eventually. And then this, I can't tell if this is a cutting from the same or if this is, I think it is. So this is either Mexicanum or, ooh, we got more of the nasty stuff. This is either Mexicanum or subhastatum. I'm just gonna remove the weird slimy bits. Oh, it's removing itself. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, oh, there's one more little weird bit. Okay, so I can see that there is a little, maybe a little growth point there. it looks like. So I'm gonna keep that part facing up, and yeah, hopefully this will be a success for us eventually. Okay, so that is it for this box. I think I actually have more room in here than I thought. I thought this was all full, but there's some room in here. And I am going to be taking that Tortum out. Honestly, this can probably be taken out, but I think I'm going to save that. I think I'm just going to be potting up the Tortum right now from this box. It's just been in here for so long, and it's like turning into a little established plant, so it's definitely ready to come out. But we'll do the potting up at the end. So let's take a look at the second propagation box. Okay, this one is a little deeper, so hopefully you can see. I'm just gonna kind of hold it like this. So there's way more wet sticks in here than I thought. I thought the other one had most of the wet sticks, but this one has literally so many, and I have no idea what most of them are. And we also have a bunch of my Melanochrysum, which I'm not going to be talking about because that's going to be part of a whole separate video. So yes, there is Melanochrysum in here, and yes, they are doing well, but I'm just not going to be talking about them. There's a fungus gnat flying out of here. Okay, so what I am noticing right away is my Adansonii. I got rid of all of my Adansonii before I moved, and all I took was like 2 cuttings, and this was one of them. The leaf like yellowed. I took this cutting like the day or 2 before I moved, so I'm not surprised that it just didn't do well because these boxes were kind of neglected, like sat in the dark for a couple of days. But it is rooted. I thought I was gonna cut this leaf off and just have a wet stick, but I just left it on, and it's just, you know, it is what it is. But I was just, I don't know, I was kind of emotionally attached to that Adansonii because, I don't know, it was just like one of the first like exciting plants that I got. Like I remember I really wanted one so badly, and I finally found a basket, and I paid like $70 for it, which is absurd, but yeah, and I had grown so many babies from it, and then I put it on that moss pole, and we had just had a journey together, so last minute I decided to take a cutting for myself. So that's what that is, and I think that that's what this... Is this Adansonii? I'm not sure, but whatever this is, it doesn't look like it's doing well. The roots have just like rotted off. I think that this might be the other Adansonii, and it does have a couple of roots and growth points. You know what, I think I'm going to actually hold the camera while I do this because it's just too hard, and I feel like it's going to be just like wobbly and annoying to be filming it like this, so let's switch her up. Okay, I think this is a lot better. Now you can actually like see what I'm seeing. Maybe I should have done the other one like this too. Hopefully it's okay. Okay, so like I said, Adansonii right there. I think that these 2 might be Adansonii cuttings as well, because I had 1 or 2 that were wet sticks of Adansonii in here. And then all of these, there's so many other wet sticks that I have no idea what they are. Some of these are, oh, I know what those are. These dark ones are Syngonium erythrophyllum that I put in here the other day when I was filming my plant chores video when we were dealing with all those imports. So that's what those are. And then the green ones, what else did we cut up? Oh yeah, Amedrium. I think that the green ones here in this vicinity are all Amedrium medium silver. I'm not sure what that is, but that already has a growth point right there. So yeah, various wet sticks. Now this, I think that this, oh, I think that this is, ooh, it looks like moldy. I think that this is our Philodendron gigas. Remember I put some wet sticks of that one. I kept some wet sticks. Oh, it looks very unwell. Good thing the top cutting is doing okay in water, because I honestly don't think that this is going to root. I think this is just going to continue to rot. I might actually even take those out of there. I have another growth point coming in on whatever whatever that wet stick is right there. Not sure what those ones are. They look like kind of weird and wrinkly. Interesting. Very interesting. There's a lot of those just like green wet sticks that I have no idea what they are. Huh. Okay, so over here I see something that I'm going to be wanting to pot up, and it was the Philodendron Louis Bois, the inner variegated Hoya Bella. Or did I call it a philodendron? Hoya Bella Louis Bois. So this has been in here for quite a while, and I can feel that it has some pretty good roots. So I am going to be potting that up. Beside it, there's another wet stick that I'm not sure what it is. And then over here is something very special that I'm hoping is going to do well, and it is my Philodendron Burrow Marks Fantasy. Let me look, please. Oh, good, there's roots. Thank God. Thank God. I sold my Philodendron Burrow Marks Fantasy when I moved because I was just, you know, selling everything. But I did take a top cutting for myself to try to root so that I could still have it and try to grow it again. And it is rooting up indeed, so I'm very, very happy about that. This is a plant that I really do like and I wanted to have in my collection, so I'm glad that I took a little piece for myself. It's definitely going to need more time to root, so I'm just going to leave it in there. And then there's a couple different Cebu Blue throughout this box. I had trimmed one of my plants and just kind of kept the some of the cuttings for this box. Some of these look kind of weird, but they are from my Cebu Blue. And then over here, there's more wet sticks. I think those are more of the Syngonium erythrophyllum. And some more with little growth point, which I'm not sure. Oh, I think that those might be Melanochrysum. I can tell by the little red, the leaf that's coming in on that one has some red on it. I don't know if you can see, but I'm pretty sure that that is Melanochrysum, because look at that. That one's putting out a red little leaf right there. Anyways, we're not going to be talking about that. Okay, so what else? What else is in here? This, I am not sure. What are you? See, some of these have to be the subhostatum. Oh, I'm not really sure. I've completely lost track of what is in here, so it's just going to be a surprise as things start putting out leaves. But for the most part, things are doing well. Things are rooting up. I can see a lot of growth points. Out of this box, we're going to be potting up the Hoya Bella there, and the rest I think I'm going to leave to cook in here for a little while longer. So yeah, very exciting stuff. Okay, let's go on to the repotting portion. Okay, yes, I am repotting on my couch. Do not come after me. I have my potting mat. We're working in tight quarters here these days, you guys. So, yes, okay. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to do is the Hoya Bella. It doesn't have a ton of roots, but I think it's gonna be okay because I'm just gonna put it in this really small terracotta pot. And yeah, it's been in the prop box for quite a while now, so I just don't really want to leave it in there any longer. So I think it'll be fine. Oh, this is so cute. Again, this was gifted to me by my friend Abigail from The Pursuit of Joy. I will link her channel. She also makes PLANTY videos, and she just sent this to me one day out of the kindness of her heart. And I love it so much. Look at how cute that is. I'm so excited that this is potted up. I'm definitely gonna give this a thorough watering. And then I don't know where I'm gonna, maybe I'll keep this in my IKEA greenhouse. It's small enough I could find it a spot. I might do that. And then next, my tortum, I have selected this terracotta pot for it. I just gave it a scrub, so it's kind of wet. But I think that this will be perfect. Yeah, that's gonna like perfectly fit the stick there. Find a piece of orchid bark to kind of put in the hole. Try to block the hole. I don't have my mesh on me. A little bit more. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. I can't believe how perfect this pot is for it. Make sure that little leaf has room to poke out there. Just a little gap that I have to fill. Right here. All right, there is that guy. Oh, it looks so cute. I love Philodendron Tortum so much. I think it's gonna be really happy living in soil. My other one is doing well in the self-watering pot. If you haven't seen my video, I tested out self-watering pots with leca, pon, and soil. The tortum is in soil in that pot and it's doing awesome. But yeah, I had very interesting findings, so go watch that video if you have not seen it yet. But yeah, I'm so happy with these guys. They both look amazing. Also, if you're new and have questions about my perlite propagation boxes or propagating in perlite in general, I have a whole video on it. I will link that. You can go check it out if you want more information. But it's probably my favorite way to propagate plants. It works like a charm. It's kind of a set and forget thing. So that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed getting a little update on how all of my little propagations are doing. I do have some water propagations going in my house right now, but other than that, most of my propagations are in these two boxes. As you could see, there's so many wet sticks in those boxes and just things propagating in general, so there's definitely going to be a lot more videos that are similar to this. So let me know if you like it. Leave me a thumbs up. Also leave me a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. Let me know what you're propagating and what your favorite propagation method is, or any other videos you would like me to do on the topic of propagation or doing propagation experiments, anything like that. Just let me know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
I couldn't even if I tried.